Hey everybody, it's Pumpkin. Got another video. Yeah. This time it's a two-parter at least. Framing. Another framing video. Because, you can never have enough ideas on how to frame stuff. I almost said a bad word. Anyway, part one, she's going to use the mat cutter. Yeah, finally. It's only been like 8 months since she bought that thing. But yeah, finally. Works great. Check it out. And see you at the end. Okay, bye.
Well, hello everybody. It is Sunday, July 21st, I believe. It's almost evening, but Brian is on call this weekend and he got called out to a flood job. So I figured let's try and frame this lovely lady. Now, this is the square frame that I bought that had this mat already in it. And obviously the mat is cut out way too small. So I was looking at this to figure out how to reuse the existing mat, and I was looking at how it was put together, and it's got these little foam risers with the inside mat kind of stuck in there. So I'll have to get rid of the inside one because it's never going to be big enough. So I'm just going to take this off, maybe try and keep it for repurposing it, and then we're going to recut the outside mat to fit our lovely revealing woman. And then, because it's just a white mat, try and jazz it up a little, whether it's with paint or something. We'll do something, because I really like that idea of the suede looking finish. And I actually used to be a decorative painter, so I can do that with paint. So let's start by cutting it to see if that works first, and then we'll worry about decorating our mat, probably in a future video. So I've got my mat cutter out that I haven't used yet, so let's try it. I've read the instructions a little bit. I'm gonna kind of figure out what I'm doing and then show you, because I know these Trainwreck tutorials where I fumble through and make a million mistakes and teach you wrong and then figure it out, and then at the end I'm gonna try and be a better me. But then again, what fun is that? So let me figure this thing out, and then I'll show you what I've learned. And those of you who know how to do this, you can just scream at me through your device. All right, let's start by pulling this thing off. I don't know how well it's going to come off, but don't want to completely wreck it. I think I'll use a X-Acto knife. Or this one. I don't know if you can see in there. It's just got those foam spacers, just like these. Cut it off. probably doesn't doesn't matter because it's in the back side. Yeah, it's not gonna matter. We'll just leave it. Unless it ends up creating a problem with the cutter. That could be. Probably. Yeah, I guess we'll tear them all off. Let's see here. Get a different knife. These flat ones. Well, that came off nice. There we go. It's old and crappy. There we go. Probably help if I change the blade too. Kind of dull. Do I have other blades? Let's see. I should. Yep. Doesn't want to come out. Stick in there. This will work. Get in there. There. This one doesn't look much better, but hey, it's a different one. Let me get her out of the way. Trying not to gouge up the paper. Well, yeah, when it's sharper, it likes to grab the paper too. The actual mat. Okay. There we go. Okay. Did it again. I'm just trying to hurry. But it's back, it doesn't matter. A lot of flights again today. I never seem to notice it during the week. Maybe they changed the flight path on the weekends. There's more flights, so they're using a different runway. I don't know. I don't know. We're almost there, kids. Okay. Okay. And this one. Dig ahead of time. There we go. Now we're done. Brush it off. Clean up. How many said clean up on aisle 3 in your head? Okay. Put away the sharps. Company's coming. This thing sucks. I probably used it to scrape windows when I was reglazing them or something. Previous video where I did the double tipped cross stitch needles. I found them on Amazon and put a link in the description of that video, and starting with this one and each one going forward, it'll also be in there. But I had intended to put the link in when I originally made the video, and I forgot. And there had been questions, where did I buy my black frames? Michael's on sale. And what else has been asked? I think that kind of covers it. But, you know, I answered in the comments as well, but other people might have the same questions. All right. There we go. And then this is just going to go into my hoard. All right. So, got this fine looking young lady. And she's all cleaned up. What I usually do when I'm getting ready, because they hang on that clothes drying rack, they get a little dusty. Rather than if you were to put them away out of the, you know, elements. Dog hair. Jan had the idea of the space bags, the vacuum bags, way back when I put in one of her videos, but those, you know, where you put the vacuum in, it sucks the air out. She put all of her paintings on a piece of cardboard in one of those giant space bags and sucked the air out to keep them clean until you're ready to frame them. I usually use a brush because I use the Aleene's, the white tacky, and you'll see little boogers. This is for doing your nails. You can use any kind of pick. Tweezers work good too. And I just scrub it out, pick it out, whatever. And I just, this time, I just used paper towels and a little Windex on the paper towel. Don't get it soaked. And I just wiped it with Windex. But yeah, I could tell the difference immediately after I Windexed it, of how much shinier it was than after hanging up there for months, getting dusty. All the more reason why I'm thinking I would put mine under glass, because who wants to dust them every week? Yeah, everything gets covered in dust. Okay, we're going to measure her, I suppose. So that we know how big this is going to be. Now, when you're cutting these, the bevel always goes this way, from the top in. If you were to cut it the other way, you wouldn't see the bevel from the front side. But let me just measure her. We've measured her a million times, but I'm going to measure her again. Alrighty, she is 32 centimeters. I've got the dog down at my feet on top of it. It's just wonderful. By 31.5 centimeters. So if I were to do 32 by 32, I'd have a little bit of a gap on one side. Well, actually, I take that back. God, it's like 31 3/4. But still, I don't want that gap. I don't want to see the gap. So I'm probably better off to go at 31 3/4 square and cover over a little bit of a partial of a diamond. So I want my opening 31 3/4. Let me write it down so I don't forget it. Okay. So with that being said, the total width in centimeters is 45.5. Okay, time for math. That's not big enough. So I have 45.5 total width, and you want your opening centered minus 31.75. That gives me how much mat I have. And let's see here. And let's see, 0, 4, 5, 15, 8. No, it's not right, it's 2. Why am I having trouble with math? Yeah, 4, 7. Okay, and 4 is 3. So 13.75, 32.5, 42.5, 45. Yeah. So I have a total mat of 13.75, and I've got 2 sides, so I divide this by 2. So that would be, now I'm going to switch over to fractions. 13 3/4 divided by 2. So 3/4 is the same as 6/8. So half of 6/8 is 3/8. And then half of 13 is 6.5. 6 and 2, no, 6 and 4/8 plus 3/8, 6 and 7/8. That's how I do my fractions. So 6 and 7/8 on every side width. And that would be to the bottom of the bevel. So, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Do you want an instant replay of how I did this? Math! Okay. 13 3/4 is the same as, because you want all your fractions in the same root, so it's the same as 6/8. So I'm going to divide it in half. Half of 6/8 is 3/8. Half of 13 is 6 1/2. But we're doing eighths, so 4/8. So I got to add 6 4/8 plus 6 plus the 3/8 is 6 7/8. I don't know, whatever. I know, I'm weird. Math is fun. Okay. So with that being said, so 6 7/8, it's a half. So each one of these little teeny lines, sorry. Let me get, cut. Ugh. Each one of those, this is centimeters, each one of those little tiny lines is an eighth. So I want, you know, one tiny line from the 7 would be 6 7/8. I know it's not focusing. You get it. Okay. So I put that 6 7/8 right at the edge of my mat. And then that's going to put it where it is here. And I'm going to use a pencil. If I can find one. Maybe in this drawer. And I am going to put it like a little teeny bit in from where I'm going to actually cut, because I don't want to see my pencil line. So it's, you know, an exact science. There. There. Actually, because it's going to bevel that way, if I put it there, then yeah, I would be okay doing it right at the edge. Okay, we'll do it right at the edge. Because it's going to bevel in a tiny little bit. That bevel's like a centimeter. An eighth of a centimeter, sorry. There. You know what? This is where I could use that thing I bought for the seam allowance. Yeah. Hang on. Let me get it down. Oh, I knew that thing would come in handy for something. Because I don't sew much, but let's get it out. I got this off the clearance shelf. Yeah, it's got centimeters. Let's do this. That way we can just, yeah. Heck yeah. It's a sewing gauge. Jasmine's looking at me like, you are insane, woman. Okay, so now I want to find my 6 7/8 right there. I don't know if you can see it right there. Put my little thingamajigger. So now I should be able to do this as long as I don't move it. Yeah. Heck yeah. Well, you could even do that if you wanted to, but we don't want to. Okay. Gives us an idea. Make sure it didn't move on me. Yeah, it's still good. Here, 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 here. Okay, and I didn't read the instructions for the thing because I just didn't feel like it. I know this is probably not at all how you do it. Hi, you're back.
Yeah.
How'd it go?
Are you filming?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'll tell you afterwards.
Okay. Can you shut the door, please?
Yeah, how long are you going to be doing that?
I don't know. Maybe, I don't know. I'll take a break in a minute. I'm just gonna get this set up. God, she's spoiling all my fun. Okay. Oh my goodness. Ow! I stabbed myself with the little sharp thing. Ouch. That kind of hurt. Scared myself more than anything, really. Okay. Yeah, I don't really know how this thing works. No idea what I'm doing. Let's get rid of this. Get rid of these. Get rid of that. All of that's aside. Right. And bring this bad boy over. So I learned that this moves. And this is here for some reason. I don't know. And I'm gonna have to move you down. Hold on, you're on a trolley. Getting all Hollywood on it. Okay. All right. Here's your blade. See, pushes down into your mat. Let me move this out. See, it's got a blade on there. So you're setting this thing somehow. I don't know, set scale 10, 8. Oh, here, I bet this right here has centimeters. So I bet you if you just slide this to your 6 7/8 right there and then tighten it down, in theory, I don't know why you have to have that on there, but it said in the instructions to use it. I don't know. And then that's angled that way, so it's going to be cutting. You must have to do from the bottom backside up, is my guess. That's how you'd get that, like that. Thinking it through without reading the instructions. Okay. And then, how do you know where you're stopping? I don't know how you know where you're stopping. Oh, because of these things. Okay, I got little stop things. Okay, so let's figure it out. Okay, so these move. Ah, okay. So 6 7/8 right there. Does that make sense? I don't know. Let's measure it and see. Maybe. Hard to see. Looks like it's too far in, so maybe you got to do it with the back side of it at 6 7/8. Measuring from this side versus this side, I don't know. I'm just playing around with it. I'm trying to figure it out. This thing. So then this, still at 6 7/8, puts it right. Oh, it slides that way. Well, can always go bigger. Can't go smaller. So, okay, that pierced it, and then, yeah, way too far in. So it is from this side, 6 7/8. Test that. I don't know. Doesn't seem quite right, but seems like it should somewhere in the middle. But once it goes through with the bevel, I don't know. Let's get the instructions. Using the rail stop, set the mat guide to the desired border width. For example, 2-inch border. Align the mat guide at the 2-inch mark and tighten the black knobs. Place the mat color side down under the gown. Yep. Using a pencil, mark a line along the full length of the mat board using guide rail. Yeah. Slide the rail stop on the guide rail to set border side. Figure 15. Oh, that thing moves? What? Does it? No, it doesn't. Does it? No, it doesn't. It shows it comes out. Does it really? Don't know. Doesn't look like it does. No. They're full of crap. I wonder if there was more parts for this thing somewhere. I don't think so. I don't see any. Don't. I don't know what they're talking about. Position the cutter so that the start and stop lines up with the marked line closest to the bottom of the machine. Figure 11. And then use your thumb to firmly depress the blade holder all the way down. Insert the blade with your left hand, putting pressure down on the guide rail. Slide the bevel cutter forward until start and stop indicator lines up with the top pencil line. Do not go past the line. So they're saying use a pencil line. You can't apparently bank on the guides. So let's do this a little better. Let me grab my pencil again. And we will measure where this sucker's going to stop. So it has to stop. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I drew all my lines on this side. Damn it. I have to do them on this side. Okay, we're going to paint over it. Okay, 6 7/8. All right. And then it says you can stick it in here, apparently, and draw your line. Imagine that. Okay. Let's see here. Yeah, this is the back side, so it shouldn't matter. I can just draw it. And then wherever it intersects is where it intersects. Okay, let's get this out of the way. All right, there. Well, that was a whole lot easier than the way I did it. Okay. Now, let's see here. That thing right there. And right there. Okay. Let's try it. Okay. I think if I'm doing this right. Yeah. I was trying to 3D it, flip it over, make sure my bevel is going the right way. Oops, it slid on me. Okay. Oh, it's not straight. There we go. We did do this once in my art class in college, but that was a lifetime ago. All right. Let's see how we did. Didn't cut all the way through. It's a little short each time on, let's see, on that end down there. So that needs to go just a tiny hair further. A little further. Is that enough? There we go. There we go. And they also give you this hand thing too, so you just do that. For those corrections, let's see here. That works. That works. And this one. That works. It's a little chewed up, but hey, it's a first try. Okay. Safety first. Put that down. Okay. And we're done with this thing. And scrap. Now, let's see how it looks with her in there. Fingers crossed. Let's see. Oh, I lost a diamond. That wasn't missing a couple minutes ago. And abusive to her. Okay. Yeah, that works like almost perfectly. Oh no, it's not missing, it's just light colored. I'm just blind. Okay. So yeah, that worked out well. Yeah. I mean, if you were exact, you could, like, if you had talent, I could have got that sucker, like, perfect. But yeah, I measured a little bit, a little small to be safe. So we're okay. But, yeah. Okay, so that's just a white mat. And that's as simple as that. Okay. In a different video, we're going to jazz up this mat and do something more with it than just plain white. But let me put the frame over it and you can at least see what this would look like. And yeah, they're a little chewed, but it was my first try in like 20 some years, 27 years probably. So yeah. I'm just gonna put it upside down because probably can't even tell on the camera, but let me move my light a little. Yeah. That'll work, huh? Okay, but yeah, I want something other than just a white mat. So that'll come up in a future video. We're gonna Shanda the shit out of it. And if you haven't seen Shanda Seeley's video when she did the mermaid with the mat, I'm like, oh my god, that's awesome. I'm not gonna be doing that because anyway, I'll figure something out because I might have to go buy some paints. I probably don't have the colors I want to do this because I want like this dusty navy tealish, whatever, faux suede matte is what I'm thinking. So, okay, I hope you guys enjoyed this. It wasn't a total train wreck, but yeah, I don't read instructions. And now he's home, TV's blaring, some sort of action movie is on, and, you know, let's go watch people kill each other. You know, for entertainment, versus I like the murder mystery, which is true stuff. Figure out who did it, but you know, whatever. Enough said. Look who I found this morning. Well, Jasmine found. She tried to attack. It's the babies. Jasmine, no. Jasmine. Stop that. Look, they're hiding in the bushes.
What'd you think of that? I can't wait to see how she paints that thing to make it look like suede. If she even gets around to it, because you know her. Yeah. Anyway, if you liked it, thumbs up. If you didn't, thumbs down. Leave a comment. Don't be rude. See you in the next one. Bye. That's it. Bye. Goodbye. Bye. Go. Bye. See ya. Bye.